Welcome to the Arckellon, where your future is our destination. The Arckellon is the first of 12 key ships to be produced by Arck corporations. A staple in both astral reconnaissance and communications, the Arckellon is considered the next generation in galactic travel, as well as the pinnacle of human engineering. Single-handedly created by in part with a small team of 645 of humanity's greatest minds in science and engineering, the Arckellon is the first of its kind, designed with the sole purpose to traverse space, observe and identify habitable planets, and transmit any useful information back to Earth, Earth 2, or our privatized research and development facilities located within the Mars colonization site. The broadcast facility is designed by Arck Co Limited, a subsidiary of Arck Systems, the #1 provider in communications and operational systems. With state-of-the-art advanced FTL broadcasting systems, the Arckellon is capable of sending and receiving both visual and audio-based data within a matter of seconds, regardless of stardate or astrolocation. Primarily for the use of relaying data back to Arck corporations, the broadcast decks are an intricate mesh of relay facilities and conversion docks, meaning these decks are off-limits to the standard crew members and managed solely by internal robotics and onboard artificial intelligence systems. Speaking of which, assisting in the navigation of the astral planes, the Arckellon's uniquely created artificial intelligence, created by Arck Tech Limited, another subsidiary of Arck Systems, the #1 provider in communications and operational systems. The Determinative Artificial Intelligence and Surveillance Yielder System, or D.A.I.S.Y for short, is an intuitive and cognizant artificial intelligence system confined within the Arckellon and its operational procedures. Acting as the ship's voice and overall security aid, D.A.I.S.Y's services are only a whisper away, with an eye on every deck, every corner, every hallway, watching everything and everyone. You'll be sure to have the support you need, even if you think you don't need it. Capable of sustaining the living requirements of approximately 1,200 people for a currently unspecified amount of time, the Arckellon is a galleon of massive proportions, measuring at over 5,300 feet. This means if you were to walk from the furthest engineering deck all the way to the command center, it would take approximately 20 minutes. However, there is no such direct route. Due to the complex nature of Arckellon's structure, this journey time is vastly increased. To alleviate these issues, Arck Corporations introduced its own transportation facilities, provided by Arck Maglev, a subsidiary of Arck Transport, the #1 provider of travel and transportation. With thanks to advanced magnetic levitation, you can travel from any of the Arckellon's main decks to another within a 2-minute window. Please note that Arck Transportation is not liable for any discomfort you experience while using their vehicles. Symptoms may include, but are not limited to, nausea, dizziness, general fatigue, temporary or long-term loss of mobility, nasal bleeding, ocular bleeding, acute thrombosis, loss of sight, memory loss, and many, many more. Your safety and well-being is at the top of Arck Corporation's values, right under financial gain and profit expansion, which is why crew members have the unique ability to access state-of-the-art onboard facilities such as holodecks for as long as 15 minutes a week, and even longer should they choose to trade in their consumable ration stamps. We even go one step further in ensuring our employees have access to secondary amenities such as bathrooms and open areas with seats. Space is a vast unknown landscape, and we appreciate that you may encounter some bumps in the road, which is why we've equipped the Arckellon with secondary facilities such as an Arck Gym, a product of Arck Fitness Limited, the #1 provider in fitness and health, and an Arck Medical Bay created by, you guessed it, a subsidiary of Arck Health plc. So whether you're just feeling a little down or suffering from third-degree gamma radiation burns, rest assured, that Arck corporations provide the best support. Please note that provided care is fully dependent on your annual performance and behavior. At Arck Corporation, we want to make sure that you spend every day performing above and beyond your role, even though there is absolutely no guarantee of career or financial progression, unless you have a valid Arck relationship credential, which will grant your operations facilitator the option of bypassing any other hard-working crew member with absolutely no requirement of experience or knowledge in your given area. Arck corporations have always been dedicated to the ongoing development of humanity. Here at Arck Corporations, we believe in a brighter tomorrow where your worth is reflected by your value to our cause. Whether you find yourself in one of Arck's global water purification plants, or in the heart of our munitions and nuclear weapons development suites, the smile on our employees says it all. No matter how small or redundant the position, everyone is part of a larger, more intricate working entity whose sole purpose is to preserve the longevity and development of Arck corporations. In return, Arck Corporations ensures its employees can support their family, providing they adhere to the legal living restriction of 3 per household under the Living Conformity Act introduced by Arck Legal LLC in 2151. So why wait any longer? Subscribe now and become a member of the Arckellon, or alternatively, contact your local Arck Careers officer, where your details will be placed on hold until a future role becomes available. Thank you for your time. This has been a product of Arck Productions, a subsidiary of Arck Media Ltd. Arck Corporations would now like to take these next few minutes to detail how viewing any of the previous information holds you liable for the following.